This Doris Ogala, your story, madam, is long. You see, I always tell people when they ask you to come and take up an employment, hmm, don't say because there is no job anyway, then you go and take a job that you'll be doing, you will not be happy, you will not be excited. Every moment you are crying, you are complaining. It's the same thing with marriage or any relationship between a man and a woman. Let me start from the Jeremiah's issue. When that issue happened, this woman is now proud today to announce to the world that she was. I'm wondering now what she's still doing in her house. Is it because that woman didn't really have people? What is this girl now still doing in her house? Now you are proudly announcing to the world the role you played to cover up a missing child. They promise you that they will buy you a car 45 million and they didn't buy it again. And the man paid 15 million to you. Blah, 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 blah. In fact, well, how did we get here? A situation whereby a woman is no longer ashamed to say some things. A woman had no dignity, no self-respect. That is, or is possible. The spirit of that child will be haunting her to say the truth. You must say the truth. You must say the role you played in my situation. Because Jesus said, whatsoever you do to this small one, you see these small children, whatsoever you do to them, that is what you have done to me. Even the Jeremiah, the Okafor that helped him to do this kind of thing, you now thought that you will just do that kind of thing, just come out clean and just be saying Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I don't know why you people think you can play with God though. If you know God, you go fear God pass Satan. If you know God, if God don't ever come close to you, like this Okafor and Jeremiah now, if they had known God, hey, therefore fear God pass devil. They never thought a day like this will come. They never dreamt of it. Lie. But you see, when God wants to act, in our place, we have a parable that, you see, when something want to happen, when a situation want to be unveiled, the soup of yesterday, when you dip your hand into it, it will burn your hand. The soup that was prepared yesterday, when you dip your hand into it, it will burn your hand. That is what is happening to them now. Because of all this revelation that God wants to bring out, that is why Okafor now left her to go and marry another woman. If he had managed with this kind of a human being as a woman, all these things that they have done, they will just bury it like that. They will cover it. Nobody would have known that anything like this ever happened, and nobody would have ever traced it to this woman. How some women dey get heart? Where their heart come from? Is it not the same God that created all of us? I can't get it. They were talking about a child. I know that you have not had your own. That is even the most reason you would have had mercy on that child and the mother. But no, and you are dreaming of having your own child. You are covering. You see, a lot of people are suffering today because of their wickedness. Because of the evil they have done, they have planted. And you wanted to have a child. And you are covering the evil that somebody has done against a child. You see it? Then that is one. That is for this Jeremiah and Okafor that carry the Bible and you are preaching the word of God. You are dwelling in eternal sin like this. It's not only the sin of adultery, not only the sin of fornication, the sin of conniving together again to cover a case that involves a child. That one is more than the sin of fornication and adultery. You commit adultery, commit fornication. It's your body now. That's what the Bible said. It's your own body. It's you that knows what you want to do with your body. But you see the issue of the little baby, God does not play with such an issue. So if they knew God, if they knew the Bible they were carrying, they wouldn't have done that. They would buy a car for somebody to cover up. What? But you said you didn't know anything about it. Why did you now have to buy a car for somebody to cover up for you? Why? Cover what? What you didn't know about? What you said you didn't know about is what you are now covering. Jeremiah. That is why God said, you see, a lot of them you are seeing like this. They are far from where God is. You are seeing, you are doing the work of God, kitty, and you are not afraid of God. You don't respect God. And you say you are doing, you are following. Who are you following? How do you follow that kind of follow? With Bible in your hand, and you were doing this wickedness. With Bible in your hand, Jeremiah, you were doing this kind of wickedness. With the word of God in your hand, Okafor, you did this kind of wickedness to a little baby. God deo. God deo. And the way it's revealing you people now, you will be convinced now that that Bible you are holding in your hand is not for decoration. Right? See you guys in my next video.